Hi, I'm Bryony. Welcome to Yoga with Bryony, and welcome to this cool and slightly windy autumnal day in England today, where the focus today will be on Ahimsa. So if you're ready to get started, slowly roll out your yoga mat and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start the practice today by lying down. So find your comfortable lying down position. That feels great. Creating space in between the heels. Allow the feet to gently flop to the sides. Softening through the legs and the pelvis and the belly and the chest. Allowing the arms to gently come to your sides, creating space in the armpit chest. Allow the palms to face up towards the sky. Tuck the chin in slightly. And start softening through the face, the jaw, the mouth. Letting go of any facial expression. And then as you lie here, allow the body to grow heavy. Letting the weight of the body grow heavy into the mat. And then perhaps you can visualize a warm autumnal day with blue sky and the autumnal leaves slowly floating to the ground. And as the leaves gently touch the ground, your body slowly grows heavier into the mat. And then perhaps you can start cultivating an audible breath with a soft constriction at the back of the throat. Helping you to come into the present moment and to calm the mind. Then I invite you here to slowly close your eyes or soften your gaze and feel fully supported here by Mother Earth. Knowing that at any time of the day you can come back to this position and know that the mat fully supports you. Okay, so today the practice is going to be focusing on Ahimsa, non-harming. And for me this means on the mat, listening to your inner teacher. And by going as far as is comfortable for you in postures, without feeling any discomfort. And this also means finding places to soften in the body and to create a full body experience when practicing yoga. And remembering that the joy of yoga is in the journey and not in the goal. And off the mat, this means being kind and respectful to myself and to others and to Mother Earth. Okay, so while still keeping your eyes closed, so slowly circle the ankles one way. And as you do this, really create space in between the toes whilst feeling that beautiful stretch in the backs of the feet. And then rotate the other way. Still connecting to your audible breath. Then slowly bring the legs to hip width distance apart. And take a moment here to point and flex the feet. And as you flex the feet, feel that beautiful stretch in the backs of the calves. And as you point the feet, feel that beautiful stretch in the tops of the legs. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to slowly walk the feet to the bottom left-hand corner of the mat. And if you want a deeper stretch, place the right ankle over the left. And then slowly shimmy the top half of the body over towards the left-hand side of the mat. And then reach the arms up overhead. And if you want a deeper stretch, hold on to the right wrist and then gently pull onto the right wrist and find that beautiful stretch along the right hand side of the body from your right toes all the way along the outside edge of your right leg, your right hip, the right hand side of your torso, your right armpit, chest, all the way to your right fingers. And take a moment here to breathe in love and a warmth into that area. Knowing that you are fully supported here by the mat. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly bring the feet back to center, followed by the top half of the body. And then we're going to slowly walk the feet to the bottom right-hand corner of the mat. And one more time, if you want a deeper stretch, bring the left ankle over the right. And then slowly shimmy and very mindfully, consciously, take the top half of the body over to the right-hand side. Bring the arms up overhead. And then if you want a deeper stretch, hold on to the left wrist and gently pull onto your left wrist. And take a moment here to breathe into the left-hand side body. Okay, so inhale, slowly bring the feet back to center, followed by the top half of the body. Hug your knees in towards your chest and take a moment here to give yourself a hug. Feeling that beautiful massage in the back body. Okay, so when you're ready, inhaling, exhaling, slowly turn the knees towards the left-hand side of the room. And then extend the left arm out long. Place the right hand on top of the left hand. Feeling that beautiful connection with your hands, your hips and your feet. And then we're going to inhale in, slowly reach the right fingertips across the left arm, across your chest, and then towards the right hand side of the room. And then if you'd like to go further in this stretch, you can slowly turn the head to look past your right fingertips. And then take a moment here to breathe into your body. Breathing in peace and love. Softening through the face, the belly, the hands and the arms. And then when you're ready, inhaling, exhaling, slowly drawing a semicircle with your right hand all the way to your left. One more time, come back to center, giving yourself a hug. And then rocking gently here from side to side. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly turn towards the right-hand side of the room. Extend the right arm out long. Palms facing up towards the sky. And then the left palm comes on top of the right. Okay, so first of all, feeling that beautiful connection with your hands, your hips, and your feet. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, we're going to draw lines with our left fingertips across our right arm, across the chest, all the way over towards the left hand side of the room. And then if it feels good for you, slowly turn the head to look towards your left fingertips. And take a moment here to breathe in to your beautiful body. Breathing in love and peace. And being kind and wonderful to your body today. Okay, so when you're ready, inhaling, exhaling, slowly draw a semicircle with your left fingertips all the way over to your right. And then come back to center, hugging the knees in towards your chest one more time. Bring the hands to the tops of your knees, and we're slowly going to circle the knees in opposite directions. Still continuing to listen to the sound of your breath. Okay, and then reverse the circles. Okay, bring the knees back together, and then bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Arms are by the sides. Then we're going to cross the left leg over the right. Inhaling in, exhaling slowly, sending the knees over towards the right hand side. And for a greater stretch, place the right hand on top of the left thigh. And then bring your left arm to goalpost arms, where the arm is bent with the fingertips pointing towards the top of the mat. Okay, so take a moment here to breathe into the left hand side body. And then if you want a deeper stretch, you can gently turn your head towards the left hand side. Taking a moment here to breathe into the left shoulder and the left side of the chest. Okay, so if your head is turned, slowly and gently bring it back to center, and then bring the knees back into center, and then hug the knees in towards the chest, and you can hold on to the outer edges of your shins, or if you prefer, you can hold on to the ankles or the outside edge of your feet, and then point the toes towards the sky, so the shins are parallel with the sky. And then just rock gently here from side to side, breathing into left hip, tucking the chin in slightly to find length in the neck. Ah, that feels great. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly release. Then we're going to bring the left ankle to rest gently over the top of the right thigh. Slowly, gently push on the left knee. Interlace the fingers around the right thigh. Flex both feet. And then imagine your right foot is pressing into a wall. And then slowly draw your right knee towards you. And then press your left elbow into the top of your left thigh. And then slowly, if it feels good for you, rock gently here from side to side. Taking a moment here to breathe in to the left hip. Still continuing to deepen your breath, to listen to the sound of your breath. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly return the foot to the ground. And then reach the left leg up, and then slowly lower it down to the mat. One more time, hugging your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a hug. Oh, it feels amazing, and rocking gently here from side to side. Okay, then when you're ready, we're going to bring both soles of the feet back to the mat. And then we're going to cross the right leg over the left. Inhale in, exhaling, slowly guide the knees over towards the left hand side. And then place your left hand gently on top of the right thigh. And then bring the right arm into goalpost arms. And And take a moment here to breathe in to the right hand side body. Breathing in love and peace and warmth. Perhaps closing your eyes. And if you want a deeper stretch, you can inhale in, exhaling slowly. Turn your head and look towards the right hand side of the room. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly bring your head back to center, and then slowly bring the knees back to center, and then you can take hold of your shins or your ankles or the outside edges of your feet. So one more time, point the toes towards the sky, and then just take a moment here to rock gently from side to side. And take a moment here to breathe into your right hip, which I'm sure is talking to you. Okay, and remember that both sides of the body are different. One side is usually tighter than the other. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly release your hands and bring the sole of the left foot to the mat. And then bring the right ankle across the left thigh. Slowly press into your right knee. Interlace the fingers behind your left thigh. And then flex both feet. Imagine you're pressing into a wall with your left foot. And then slowly press your right elbow into the right thigh. And then take a moment here to rock gently from side to side. Feeling that beautiful stretch in the right hip. And then take a moment here to connect to beautiful you. Beautiful and amazing you. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly release the sole of the left foot to the mat. Release the right leg from the left. Bring the knees together, hug the knees into the chest. Place the palms towards the backs of the thighs. Extend the legs overhead. And then we're just going to take a moment here to massage up and down the length of the spine. So inhaling, exhaling, coming forwards. Inhaling back. Exhaling forwards. Inhaling back. Exhaling forwards, feeling that beautiful massage up and down your spine. And if you want, when you come forward, you can come down with a real thud on the soles of your feet. Oh, it feels amazing, especially on this cold autumnal day. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so we're going to extend the legs out long. And then we'll just bring the hands to the sides. Spread the fingers out wide, sitting up nice and tall. And then we're just going to windscreen wiper the feet. Letting go of any tension from the legs and the hips. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so we're going to cross the right leg over the left. Bend the right knee. And then bring the outer edge of your right foot to rest gently on the floor. Flex your left foot and just take a moment here to sit up nice and tall. Okay, if you'd like to go further, you can bend the left knee and then bring the right foot towards the right buttock, coming into Gomukhasana, finding our Gomukhasana legs, our cow face legs. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so in theory the knees should come together, but okay, my knee used to be up here, but with time it's slowly lowered down. So wherever your knee is today, just accept that and enjoy the journey. Okay, so bring your hands to the soles of your feet, sit up nice and tall, and take a moment here to breathe into your hips. Sending love and warmth into your hips. Okay, so you can either stay here Or if you prefer, you can hold on to opposite elbows, tucking the chin in slightly, sitting up nice and tall. Or if you prefer, you can bring your hands into Namaste behind the back, into reverse Namaste. Or if you prefer, you can slowly lower the head towards the knee. You can stay here or you can walk the palms out. So whichever variation you've chosen, we're just going to take a moment here to breathe into the right hip. Still continuing to listen to the sound of your breath. And taking a moment here to connect to beautiful and amazing you. Feeling a beautiful stretch in the back body. Breathe into the back body, creating more space in your body today. Okay, so wherever you are, slowly come back to center. And very mindfully, we're going to flex the right foot and slowly bring it across the left. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Knees are hip-width distance apart. And then we're just going to take a moment here to send the knees to one side, followed by the other. And we'll just do it one more time because it feels so good. Removing any tension from the hips. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so just extend the legs out one more time. Hands are by the sides, and we're just going to take a moment here to windscreen wipe at the feet. Letting go of any tension from the hips, the pelvis, the legs. Okay, so flex the right foot, ground down through your right thigh. And then we're slowly going to cross the left leg over the right. Okay, so we're just going to take a moment here to feel this posture. So flexing the right foot, palms are by your sides, tuck the chin in slightly, open out your chest, open out your heart space. Okay, so if you'd like to go further, you can bend the right knee and then bring the right foot towards the outside edge of the left hip. Okay, so one more time. Remember, both sides of your body are different, so one side is probably tighter than the other. Okay, so accept your body today. And then one more time, you can place your hands on the soles of the feet, or you can hold opposite elbows. Hands can come to reverse Namaste. Okay. And if your hands are on your feet, you can inhale in, slowly come forwards and bring your head to rest gently on your knee. Or if you prefer, you can walk the palms out. Inhaling in, exhaling one more time, just softening the forehead to rest gently on top of the knee. One more time, listening to the sound of your breath. And taking a moment here to connect to amazing, beautiful and wonderful you. Taking a moment here to breathe into the back body. Inviting more spaciousness into the body. And take a moment here to breathe into your left hip. Okay, so when you're ready, wherever you are, slowly come back to center and very mindfully flex the left foot and then uncross the legs. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Hands are behind you. Spread the fingers out wide, and we're going to inhale in, exhaling slowly, sending the knees over to the left. Inhaling back to center, exhaling, sending the knees over to the right. Great, good job. Okay, inhale back to center, then we're going to slowly transition into tabletop position. So move very mindfully and consciously in your transitions. Wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. Knees are directly underneath the hips. Spread the fingers out wide. Claw away from your fingers to take any pressure from your wrists. And then very mindfully and gently, we're just going to slowly rock forwards and backwards. Tuck the chin in slightly. Okay, great, good job. And then when you're ready, we're going to slowly send the hips over to the left and slowly look past your right shoulder. Inhale back to center, exhaling slowly, sending the hips over to the right and look past your left shoulder. Great, good job. Slowly come back to center. Then we're going to walk the palms out ever so slightly in front. And then if it feels good for you, you can come front like this, open up the chest. And then if you like, you can lift the knees up, coming into upward facing dog. Inhaling, exhaling slowly, coming back into child posture. Slowly sending the forehead towards the mat. Taking a moment here to breathe into the arms, the back body, the armpit chest. Okay, so one more time. Inhale, slowly come forwards. And just find any movement here that feels good for you. Coming forwards and then back. Or one more time, you can come back to tabletop. And then sending the hips from one side to the other. So just take a moment here to find any movement here that feels good for you. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so we're just going to walk the hands forwards. We're going to curl the back toes under and we're just going to press up into plank. Okay, great, good job. Okay, or if you prefer, you can come into half plank by lowering the knees. Okay, so if you're in plank, wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. Elbow creases are shining towards the front of the mat. Keep a slight micro bend in the elbows. Gaze is looking straight down. Tuck the chin in slightly. And then we're just going to take a moment here to rock forwards and back. And as you come back, spike your heels towards the back edge of the mat. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to come onto the edges of the feet. Press into your left hand and inhale, reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. Spread your fingers out wide and look up. Exhaling, returning back to plank. Inhaling in, exhaling, coming onto the edges of the feet. And reach the right fingertips up towards the sky. And look up, spread the fingers out wide. Oh my gosh, that feels amazing. Inhale back to center. We'll just do it one more time to each side. So come onto the edges of the feet. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. Reach up, look up. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling in, exhaling, coming onto the edges of the feet. Reach the right fingertips up towards the sky. Spread the fingers out wide. Exhaling, coming back to plank. Great, good job. Okay, so we're going to inhale in, exhaling slowly, sending the hips back up into downward dog. And taking a moment here to pedal out your feet. Spreading the fingers out wide. Pressing into both hands evenly. And taking a moment here to breathe into the backs of the legs. Breathing into the arms, the shoulders. Okay, then we're slowly going to walk one foot in front of the other, making our way into Uttanasana, forward fold. Okay, so bring the feet hip width distance apart all together, whichever feels comfortable for you. Bending the knees as generously as you wish. And taking a moment here to allow the weight of the head and the neck and the shoulders to grow heavy. Breathing into the backs of your thighs, your calves, So listening to the sound of your beautiful breath. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, pressing into all four corners of the feet evenly. Inhaling, exhaling. Slowly draw lines across your shins, your knees, your thighs. Slowly coming up into Tadasana, mountain posture. Take a moment here to loop the shoulders. Feel that beautiful connection with your feet and the mat. Oh, feels amazing. Okay, and then we're just going to draw some circles with the nose. So move in any direction which you wish. Finding any movement here that feels good for you. Moving very mindfully and consciously, and then reverse your circle. Okay, so when you're ready, then come back to center. And then we're going to inhale in, reach the fingertips up towards the sky, and then come up onto your tiptoes. Finding that full body stretch from the tips of your toes all the way up to your fingers. Oh my gosh, that feels amazing. Inhale in, exhaling, slowly softening down. Coming into forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up. One more time, coming up onto the tiptoes, reaching the fingertips up and overhead, finding that beautiful stretch from your toes all the way up to your fingertips. Inhaling in, exhaling, slowly lower down. Great, good job. Okay, then bring the hands to the mat. And then slowly we're going to heel toe the feet towards the sides of the mat. So only the big toes are on the mat. And then we're going to slowly lower the hips towards the ground. And then we're just going to take a moment here to rock gently from side to side, coming into froggy posture. Breathing into the hips, the belly, the pelvis. Okay, and then come back to center. You can either stay here, or you can slowly lower the hips down, engage your pelvic floor, then slowly bring the hands together, coming into Malasana, yogic squat. And then if you're coming into Malasana, slowly press your elbows into your legs. And then continue to engage your pelvic floor. And take a moment here to breathe into your hips. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly release the hands towards the mat. And then find a comfortable seated position of your choice. And then we're just going to close this practice with a pranayama practice, Chandra Badana, moon awakening breath. And by doing this, it calms the nervous system, calms the mind. Okay, so what we do during this pranayama, we breathe in through the left nostril, retain, and then we breathe out through the right nostril. And then one more time, breathe in through the left, retain, and then breathe out through the right. Okay, so first of all, find your comfortable seated position. Okay, and then we're going to bring the first two fingers down. Or if you prefer, you can bring all three fingers down. Okay, so first of all, we're going to breathe in through the left for 5, retain for 5, and then out through the right for 5. Okay, and we'll do this for about a minute. Okay. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to breathe in through the left for 5. Retain. Out through the right for 5. Close. In through the left for 5. Close. Out through the right for 5. Close. Inhale through the left. Retain. Out through the right. Close. Inhale through the left. Retain. Out through the right. Inhale through the left. Retain. Out through the right. Do 2 more cycles. Close. Inhale through left. Retain. Out through the right. Last cycle. Close. Inhale through left. Retain. Out through the right. Okay, release the hand and rest the hands wherever they feel comfortable, still keeping your eyes closed. And just take a moment here to observe your body, noticing any differences that you feel. Okay, when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, and we're going to bring the hands to heart center, and we're going to close this Ahimsa practice by slowly bringing the thumbs up to the third eye, and we'll take a moment to bow to each other. Inhaling in, exhaling to bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on this cool autumnal and windy day. I really hope that you've enjoyed this Ahimsa practice. Okay, so if you like this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends and family. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.